Hello and welcome to the Full Force News Burst Live, brought to you by GeneralsJoesReborn.com, with me as your host, Christopher McLeod, aka Diagnostic AT. I have a little bit of news for you today from Icon Heroes, and then we'll probably just end up deteriorating into a Q&A about what we're to expect tomorrow. So yeah, let's get stuck in, shall we, gang? Who's watching so far? All the usual. Of course, Absorb Vids, hello. Diecast Nick, Soda, Cody, hello guys. If you're watching, jump on, enjoy. We're going to get stuck in to the news early. It's only going to be a quickie tonight, he says, knowing that we'll probably be on for about 3 hours. Hello, Romeo. Hello, Baumer. Hello, Neil. The Repaint Wrecking crew in the house. Baumer, you've got me started already. You've only just... Zorana! I didn't know it was you. I hope you're happy with yourself. I really do. Yes, so the news then. Just getting straight into it tonight, guys. Hello, Sergeant Slaughterhouse. Hello, Tags Media. Hello, Felix. Thank you guys for jumping on. Really appreciate it. A Punk with Toys. Hello. Right, so the news is that Icon Heroes have revealed some more merch. Yeah, some new G.I. Joe official merch. Now, they're obviously the team that are behind, all your mouse pads and your pin sets and your bookends and all that kind of good stuff. Now, BBTS actually technically broke the news, as it were, and thanks to Ritz Murphy, who I'm not sure if he's watching it right now, but shout out to Ritz Murphy for giving me the heads up on both of these items on Big Bad Toy Store. The Cobra Hiss Tank Retro Mouse Pad is available to pre-order, estimated to arrive fourth quarter of this year, $14.99, and you can get that, like I said, link below in the description on BBTS. And it usually, Icon Heroes will have these as well. They might even have them on their website right now, but I didn't have enough time to check. So they might be going up a bit later. BBTS might have just jumped the gun a little bit, as they want to do. They do often jump the gun, as it were. So they're obviously like I said, I'm talking about the mouse pad, so I might as well be looking at it. A nice retro card art vibe Cobra Hiss on a mouse pad. I keep threatening to get these mouse pads because I think they're actually quite cute, and they don't necessarily have to be utilized as mouse pads, even though I do have... Sorry, I've got so many classified figures. I've got so many classified figures around me that I'll just knock them over. But I do have a mouse, look. I did knock one over just doing that. Yeah, so I do have a mouse for certain things, especially when I'm doing shows like this. I'd like to be able to not mess around with the keyboard or whatever when I'm actually doing these kind of things. Sean. Sean says meh. It's not for everyone, is it? I'm literally just telling you that these things exist at this stage, aren't I, with Icon Heroes? They do some nice, cute, fun little bits and pieces. If you like to kit your office out in vintage G.I. Joe decor, which I know most of us probably do. But anyway, yes, Soda, this will mutate into a Q&A, don't worry. The usual suspects represent, says Neil. Yes, absolutely. This is a mouse pad, and this is a mouse pad in its natural environment. Sorry, I just love messing around with things like this. Philippe, have I taken a look at the G.I. Joe RPG? I have taken a look at it. I haven't actually gotten into it yet, but we are threatening to do so with a bunch of friends in the area. So hopefully we will be getting involved in that soon. I really want to start doing the Renegade Game Studio stuff because it really interests me massively. Robert H says, I'm here with my Mission Fleet Razor chest, and the more of these I get, the more I want Hasbro to make a Joe version of this line. Is that Razor Crest? That should say Robert H. Razor chest sounds funnier though, doesn't it? That sounds really cute, cool, and I'd love a mini. Well, I suppose we've got Jada, but there's not many of those little mini vehicles around, are there? So I've still got my Jada Toys figures right next to me. It's just a mess on my table at the moment. Hey, Jeremy. Chris, you saw the Snake Eyes model kit the other day. Yeah, I see it all the time in Target. And the motorcycle. I haven't seen Storm Shadow yet, but I'm really excited to start seeing the Ore Striker. That's the one I want to get involved with. Timothy needs that mouse pad. Get in, sir. I've just knocked all of them over. Yeah, they've all hit the deck now. All of my classified figures are all on the floor. Well, we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Neil, come on, Chris. How much do we need to severely trim back expectations for tomorrow? I will explain. But first, there's a pin set too. Yes, Icon Heroes have revealed a pin set of Snake Eyes version 1 and Spirit. Now, Snake Eyes, they've already done Snake Eyes version 2 with Timber, and they did it with a 2-pack with Storm Shadow. And yeah, this set's really cute. It's got like the kind of like file cards on the back as well, which is kind of cool. Commando, codename Snake Eyes, Tracker, codename Spirit, and all of the vintage info from the bio. I said bio, and it sounded like I barked like a dog. Yeah, and this is the close-up images of those particular pins. I do like these pins. I think they're really, really cool. These are actually they're on the expensive side, though, I must admit. Now they come in this nice little backing card. They are $29.99 though, $29.99. They will also estimate. They're also estimated to arrive on the fourth quarter of 2022. You can pre-order them, like I said, on Big Bad Toy Store. Thank you, darling. Food in the distance. I won't be. This is a quick one, so we'll get through this and then I'll eat. But yeah, Snake Eyes and Spirit pins. They are, I think, 2.1 by 1.3 inches. Sorry, that's the Snake Eyes pin. Spirit is 1.9 by 1.3 inches. I think it's because Snake Eyes is pointing, so his arm kind of gives him a bit extra height. It's cool. Thank you, darling. It's all good. Made of metal and enamel, based on the classic G.I. Joe toys and retro themed. Yes, so you can get those. You can get those pins as well. Pre-order right now. Okay, that's the news over and done with. Shall we talk about what we might expect tomorrow? Yeah, I'm just going to assume you're all saying yes. Okay, so yeah, no, it was only a quickie, I know, but what more can we talk about with mouse pads and pin sets that we've seen multiple times in just different iterations? Like I said, they're kind of fun. They're in the description if you want to jump on, get involved if you want to. In terms of what Neil was mentioning there about kind of trimming back expectations, I don't think you'd be trimming back expectations necessarily. I think they're going to be revealing a lot of cool stuff. It's going to be, I think, the main event of the month, but they're obviously going to be doing more live events, or cricket hat. They're going to be doing more live events throughout the month, obviously one a week every Wednesday by the looks of things. So we are going to get more stuff, and probably I would expect more pre-orders and more reveals as the week goes on. But I think tomorrow, we can expect a good solid amount of cool things to be revealed, and I'm excited. I am generally excited for tomorrow. As much as I say you got to, temper your expectations, Neil. I'm also the person to get swept up in all of the, the fun and the excitement of it all. Yes, Sean, tomorrow is the day. It is. It's the Wednesday. Gen X says a classified hiss tank. Yes. So you think we're going to get some sort of classified hiss? I imagine in some sort of HasLab format. You never know. Fingers crossed. That'd be amazing, actually. Bounder says, going back to what we should have been talking about before, I'd like to get all the vehicle mouse pads and magnetize them so I can G.I. Joe my entire frig. Actually, that would be really cool. Doing like getting all of the ones that they do, because they've done like Cobra Commander, Crimson Twins, Destro, I want to say. They've done a bunch, haven't they? I think Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow got them too. So yeah, you could do like magnet mouse pads everywhere. That'd be dope. I think you mean fridge, but I like frig anyway. Frig sounds funnier. Tomorrow, question marks, says Suan Cyan Bube. What, Snow Serpent? You think Snow Serpent tomorrow? Well, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? I would imagine that would be some sort of reveal if they did it, though. But yes, Snow Serpent would be dope. Timothy Taft, good to see you, Chris. Love the live chats, full force. Thank you very much, Tim. And yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Really am. Scott Phillips says those look good. You're obviously not talking about me. You must be talking about the pins that we were talking about a second ago. $30 each, or for both. $30 for both on the card. They come as a two set. So 30, not like $60. No, that would suck. 30 for both. Yeah. One of my favorites is back in the chat on YouTube, and I'm going to have to ban them. Block user. If you don't know already, we do get the occasional spamming from Naked HD, which I always find hilarious, but obviously can't put their comments up on screen for obvious reasons. Always get spam from them. Like it's like every single time. It's like they must know the audience I reach out to. Lols. Or it's just me that they're attached to. This is a good shout, actually. Sorry, actually, before we get into that soda, I just want to, Constant Collectible says, but $30, really. Yeah, they are expensive, Constant Collectibles. I have been like a little bit put off by that. But they are really nice. What can you say, I guess? It is a lot of money, though, isn't it? $30 is a lot for pins. But I suppose you're paying for the brand there, aren't you? Soda, so yes, I agree with you, Constant. It's a lot of money. Soda Popinski says, hope we get some news about Wizards of the Coast G.I. Joe video game. Actually, that would be sweet. Obviously, we know that Chris Cox, the new CEO of Hasbro, took over from the late Brian Goldner, rest in peace. And, of course, Chris Cox was the head of Wizards of the Coast before, and he even did a little kind of video talking about the G.I. Joe video games they had in the process at Wizards of the Coast. So I'm hoping that there's a little bit of news update or something like that this month. Not necessarily tomorrow, but definitely this month. That would be really good, wouldn't it? And for Mr. Cox to kind of deliver that information would be even cooler. I probably won't though. He's at the head of the table now. So he probably won't be the one leading that. But that'd be cool to get some information on that, definitely. Yep, yes, people are saying yep and yes. There must have been from something I said, but I can't remember what it was now. Chris Nelmer says, I'd like them to explain what the figures actually are. Well, they did last week, and they've started to distribute around the United States of America. So not too long now, Chris, if you've got some, if you're expecting some, they'll usually fulfill to all of their retailer kind of crew first, don't they? Then they'll send stuff out to, I guess, influencers. But they'll send that box out usually of stuff. So they'll be coming round the mountain when they come. They'll be coming very soon, Chris. I can tell you that much. Smiler says, I'm expecting JoJo toys tomorrow. Good expectation. Neil says, my body is fairly ready, Chris, so that's good news. Is it? I don't want to know how ready your body is for this. I don't want to know what kind of position your body is in for this, Neil, right now. Neil Hill, I didn't know it was you. Chris thinks somewhere between Saturn and here. Yeah, it could be. I mean, that's the general gist, isn't it? It's like, where are they? Could be anywhere. Due in the fact that the delays, they could have been on Mars and then just gone straight to us. That could have been the situation. They could have been SpaceX'd to us, couldn't they? Super Cyan is only speaking in emojis tonight. Snow Serpent and some eels up inside ya, finding an entrance where they can. Eels. I'm going to guess eels, even though it looks more like wetsuit or torpedo. Kind of looks a bit like torpedo, doesn't it? I'm going to guess eels, though, Super Cyan, based on your Cobra-like scenario. And from what you've said in the past, but I could be completely wrong there, couldn't I? Felix says, I grow weary of pre-orders. Need my hands on Joes now. I know what you mean, mate. I don't, because I've got my hands on a lot of Joes right now, and I know it sucks for a lot of people. But yes, I have many Joes around me that I know you're all dying to get hold of. These are beautiful, by the way. Like, look at Storm Shadow. Look how gorgeous he is. Sorry, I'll stop doing it now. I won't. Here's Crocmaster. I won't stop doing it. I'm gonna keep rubbing it in. There's a bit of Fiona with a Georgie on her back, and Diablo. Woo. Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. It's not, because Spirit's over there, and I'll grab him later. And the Bat, and the Cobra officer. Stop it, McLeod. Stop it. Yes, Felix. I'm the same as you, though, mate. I it gets to the point where you're just collecting pre-orders at this point. Viper Scout thinks, what about a Robertson Rhino? Is that a rock rhino with voice, command, tank, and helo? That would be insane. HasLab maybe, or retro O-ring. That'd be dope. Tag says, I hope not. HasLab is too expensive. Whatever. Neil Hill says, likely Uranus. There you go. There you go. It could have been Uranus, Mars, or... Anyway. Yay bots, Jeremy, or battle online troopers, as I call them. And they're back. Naked HD is back. Block user. I bet it doesn't allow me to. No, it allowed me to. Brilliant. I got to block them again. Wow, this cheapest sex dating. Well, thank you, Naked HD. I appreciate that. I'll keep my eye out. No, I won't. You weirdos. I'm way behind on the comments now. Sorry. Where did I get to? You couldn't help yourself, said Neil. Well, with Uranus, I'm not surprised. Chris checked. I'm not gonna get into your conversation. I don't know why I'm looking at your conversation together. You go nuts. But you couldn't find that in Uranus, Chris. That's good, actually. That's very good. Tristan. Hello, Tristan. I'd be happy with pics of the Sergeant Slaughter figure so I can pre-order him. The Sarge, man. Oh, can't wait to see that in full. Maybe we will tomorrow. Maybe we will maybe we will this month. That's hard for me to say, wasn't it? I'm a little bit drunk. I'm not. I don't drink. What else we got going on? Absorb Vids wants Snow Serpent as well. Jeremy says ferret with Cobra Infantry, please. Good shout. Neil Hill says hit that like button, folks. Thank you very much, Neil. If you're on YouTube, yeah, definitely. If you watch this on YouTube, right, and you don't subscribe to me, if you don't subscribe to the Full Force, get on it. Click the notification bell as well, so you don't miss anything. And also, yeah, like Neil says, if you're watching on Facebook, let us know. Like, comment, all that good stuff. Please, love react, hate react. Even if you hate watch me. Even if you hate watch the show, hate react. Eel would be cool, says Chris, wouldn't it? Totally. Timothy says that's more reasonable, $30 for both. Talking about the pins. Yes, absolutely is more reasonable. Could you imagine if they're 30 each? My goodness. Neil Hill says Eel or Televiper, please. And I'm with you on both of those, especially Televiper, which I would love to see like pre-paint Python Patrol, because then you know it's coming. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know it's coming in regular as well. Either or, actually. It comes as a standard first. You know it's going to be in the Python Patrol. Tim One says, pretty stoked for tomorrow. Expectations in check, but always excited to see what's up for the brand. When I say things like you need to, temper your expectations, you don't need to do a GD thing. You can do whatever you guys want to do. Tim, I'm glad you are checking your expectations on that one. I'm glad you are. But you're free to do whatever you guys want to do. If you want to get angry, if you want to do all that stuff, feel free. Obviously, that is up to you. Rich Staunton, sorry Tim, thank you for your comment, mate. Much appreciated, and I'm really excited for tomorrow. And obviously, we'll be doing a live tomorrow to react. So jump on board and get your expectations measured with what actually we got. I suppose that didn't make any sense, but we can talk about it. Is what I'm saying. Rich Staunton. Shout out to Rich, absolute legend. How are you doing, my good man? Rich, for those of you who do not know, yeah, look, I don't even have to explain. Look, he said it himself. The original Action Force boy is here. I think you meant to say that. But yes, Rich, if you've ever seen the original Palatoy Action Force commercials, the first Action Force commercial, in actual fact, where a little lad pops into a little shop in England, and the shopkeeper comes up and says, "Oh, what are you after?" and all that kind of stuff. And the little lad's, "Oh, I want the Action Force." And he's all very, it's brilliant. It's amazing. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I think it's on YouTube right now, actually. Rich was the little lad in that video. And we've done an amazing episode from Rollout Roll Call one year, where we invited Rich down. And we played the video and everything. We had him in the audience. Nobody knew. We played the video. We joked about it a little bit. Dave and I were joking about how rude and obnoxious the kid was. And then Dave goes, "Well, that rude, obnoxious kid is here today." And he stood up in the audience, and it was brilliant. It was such a good episode. You'd have to go back a while, actually, to find it on our Podbean. but it was one of our early rollout roll call episodes. Yeah, it was brilliant. So shout out to Rich. Thanks for jumping on, buddy. Great to see you, mate. And yeah, hope you're doing well, my good man. Hope you're doing well. Timothy Tass says, I'd like a classified rattler. My goodness, that would be huge. I also would love that, but I don't know. Space does come into this, and it would be about $38,000, wouldn't it? Anyway, hello, Renegade Biker. Jeremy, well, there's a whole thing going on at the moment with that. Hasbro weren't looking to offload Wizards MTG maybe at one point, but at the moment, there's this really crazy, billions style boardroom thing going on where you've got activist investors kicking off, trying to get board members in, trying to get a bigger stronghold on the board, so that they can kind of make that they can kind of force through kind of decisions. One of those was almost like a vote of no confidence on a few board members because they rejected their plea to spin off Wizards of the Coast and all of the things that come with it, which was kind of crazy, honestly. And it's kind of ongoing. There's another activist investor now that is that basically it's this back and forth boardroom malarkey going on is the best way I can describe it. But yeah, we need. But that's happening currently. I don't know if previously they might have wanted to offload them, but Wizards of the Coast have been pretty strong to have them part of their portfolio. Excuse me, since all the great things that they've been doing with Dungeons and Dragons. So I think when they started really kicking off as a separate entity almost, even though they were controlled by Hasbro, under Hasbro's control, I would say, then they've kind of wanted to keep them close. But anyway, it's been fascinating. There's loads of articles to read about it as well. You can check them out. Just search activist investor, Alter something. I can't remember. It's Alter, isn't it? Just put Hasbro ALTA, and you'll get a lot of information about it, Jeremy. It's mental. Neil Hill says, how many amazing customs of that Mattel Lightyear jump jet have we seen? And at $40 no less, there is no way you can tell me that Hasbro can't do something like that for classified. Probably, I can't tell you that. I can absolutely tell you they probably can do something like that. What the problem I think comes into with G.I. Joe is that they are strictly budgeted in what they are doing. So they have to kind of weigh up what it is they want to do based, what the fans want to do, what the fans want to see. Vehicles, yes, but also, there's a lot of characters to get done as well. But Neil, I totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree in that sense. Timothy, Naked HD, give me a break. As soon as I block them, they do another one. Anyway, it's funny, isn't it? It's a laugh. It does put me back a bit with the comments. I'm going to speed through these now. Timothy Tarr says, with a Wild Weasel with Rattler, lol. Yeah, totally. Soda, now into tomorrow, I predict Falcon, Serpentor, Copperhead, and 2 leaked characters. Not bad shouts, actually. I mean, Serpentor's a good shout for the kind of Dr. Mindbender back, artwork that we've been seeing a lot recently. Copperhead is a really good shout because of the whole, Lenny had a Python Patrol Copperhead on his table when he was, at hand while he was doing interviews and stuff. And Falcon, we know, is coming. The leaked information from listings a while back. So yeah, good shouts there, Soda. Good shouts. Absorbids, is Super 7 doing any reveals tomorrow? We don't know if they're doing... they might be doing reveals this month. I'm not sure if they do reveals on the same day. They might do one of those things where Hasbro reveals something on their behalf, or they might just talk about the Red Ninja that's in stores. They might talk about the latest wave and the latest Army Builder wave that we know about. They might do that. But Super 7 might reveal something, and Hasbro might reveal it for them on their stream. So could go two ways, couldn't it? Tag says, Nope Body wants your porn. Absolutely. Stop it. Yes, I'm aware of the bot alert, Renegade. Thank you. 3 times I've had to block him. Thanks for reporting it, guys. I appreciate it. We're like the biggest prudes ever, aren't we? How dare you? How dare you bring that filth onto this channel? All of the children. Think of the children. I need Storm and Croc, says J-Mac. You mean you need this one and this one is what you need, right? Just rubbing it in. Just rubbing it in. So that's really mean, isn't it? I don't mean it. I'm really trying to just have, make light of the situation, but I know it just rubs it in. Sorry, Jay. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be coming soon, buddy. Do not worry. Neil Hill says, I want to know what it's in the mail, but not even on the drawing board reveals me. It's in the mail, but not even on the drawing board. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, they're the kind of new ones, aren't they? The shipwreck rock and roll reveals. They could just say 2 random bloody characters at this point and then release them in like 6 years. Just be like, see? Told you they were coming. They could just do that. You got your Officer in Spirit, J-Mac. I'm glad. Great figures, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous, both of those. Just Spirit and Freedom. Just love them. And the the Officer is dope. 3D printing is cheaper than HasLab. Yes, it is. I guess it is. Chris says, oh, what the heck? Perhaps they may actually arrive around here, perhaps even before the next Austin Powers movie. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, Chris. I like that we can have a little bit of banter about these issues, though. I do enjoy that, guys. I love the little audience and crew that come on these. I really appreciate you all very much. Neil Hill says, I need Crocmaster, Python Patrol Bat, and Tiger Force Outback to be caught up. You see, I'm out Tiger Force Outback, so if people have Tiger Force Outback, they can rub that in. But here's me Python Patrol Bat, mate. Python Patrol Bat. I didn't know it was you. It gets worse the more I add characters to it. Sorry, Neil. Don't worry, Baumer. If it's not deleting, it's not deleting. There's not much I can do. I'm trying to block them from here, but it ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal. Serpentor says Toy Hunters Hollow. Serpentor, mate. I think a lot of people want Serpentor. I love Serpentor. Absolutely would love Serpentor. And if we get some sort of reveal tomorrow, brilliant. That would be fantastic. Let's hope so. Fingers crossed, eh? Felix says low light would be nice to have. Low light's got to be one that's high up there, hasn't he? I could see them doing like a low light, the one we just joked about. The it's in the mail, but not on the drawing board yet reveals. The 12 years out, but we are working on it reveals. Yeah, low light, definitely. Showtime. I love that in the movie. I can't wait to see the movie in theaters, guys. You have no idea how much I've waited for this. I'm not crying. It's something in my eye. And that trailer, that did have me in tears. My goodness. Go find it on our feed. There's a special 35th anniversary Fathom Events trailer for the movie. And I was crying. I'm like, yeah. Anyway, Diecast Nick says, any hope for O-Ring news? Definitely hope. 100%. It's going to be a main event-y thing tomorrow, so I definitely expect classified and O-Ring and other licensee stuff. Definitely. Absorbed says, I heard a rumor Funko is going to do a Serpentor pop. I've heard that too, actually. I have actually heard that too. I'm just waiting for the official reveal, honestly, with it. I'm not going to start doing the whole rumor mill stuff. That's for my patrons. Saw Viper, says Chris. That's a good shout, mate. Good shout. Saw Viper would be brilliant. Tristan McDonald. I'll have my first Alley Viper this week. Lol. Mate, it's tough, isn't it, getting these figures? It really is. Don't say that, Adam. Hi, Adam, by the way. Excuse me. I hope George is doing well. Shout out to little George and the family. Hope you're all doing well, Adam. Thank you very much for the comment. I heard a rumor of a Lightfoot pipeline reveal tomorrow. Mate, it would have to be pretty... That would be a pipeline reveal in about 10 years' time if the line was still going. So it would be 12 years before we got him. A Punk with Toys says, more O-Ring figures. The Longbow Kickstarter has me wanting more. And I saw their really cool reveal today on kind of like a special Weapons Force homage. So that looks really awesome, doesn't it? Yeah, get your pledges in, guys. Call sign Longbow. Yojo says, Christoph Black. Full force. Right back at you. But have a Yojo as well, of course, because it is Yojo tune. J Mac, you lucky bugger. No work and live stream tomorrow. Oh boy, what excitement. You lucky man. Enjoy. Saw Viper says Chris again, but with a question mark. Mad props to Rich, Baumer says. Absolutely mad props to Rich. The original Action Force lad. Action Force boy is your full title now, Rich. Speaking of Action Force, I'm loving the second release of Slaughter. Yeah, the Slammer one. Awesome. I'm glad you got him, Tim. Brilliant. Yeah, any Palatoy, well, not Palatoy, but any, because there's Palatoy packaging homage in there as well, isn't there? But any kind of throwback to Action Force, International Heroes 2 is always welcome for me. Yes, diecast. Rich actually is that kid, 100%. And I know because I've met him and he has the same voice. And Rich, were you the same height? No, I'm kidding. Absolutely kidding. Rich is an absolute legend. I will have no one disparage Rich. He is an absolute legend in the game. Yes, Rich, let's do that, mate. We definitely need to do some sort. Let's just have you on the show and we'll have a good chat about it and get the folks ask you questions about it. That'd be fun, actually. We should do that at some point. We'll do it within Yojo June some point soon. I'll be in touch about that, mate. Definitely. That's a great shout. Hello, Frank Shaw. Okay. Demian Ryder, hello. Sorry, I'll try and get into everyone's comments. It is difficult, though. I'd like more retro offerings. Vamp, Rattler, one can hope. Absolutely. One word, JMac Defiant. My goodness, that is a big word. Well, it's a regular word, but it's got a big soul, hasn't it? Rich Borges says, I would love a wild weasel and or wild bill. Anything wild, by the sounds of things. A weasel, a bill, an e-coyote. I can't think of any others. Wild. An at-heart. Doesn't really work, does it? Yeah, wild bills, wild weasels, get them all in. Absolutely. What else? I'm gonna have to zip through these now, guys. Oh, brilliant. More Naked HD. Fantastic. The amount of times I've had to block them. They just keep coming back. It's like that line that Roblox says, we keep shooting, but they don't stop. That one when he's shooting the bats. JMac is waiting for the leaks on Twitter tonight. Yeah, totally. Give you a tease. You want a tease for tomorrow? You want me to take my shirt off? No, don't. No one wants that. I can't really say anything, unfortunately, Neil. I do know a general amount of what to expect, but I can't really say much. Expect to see a few of the digital renders from last time. I mean, that's safe. I can say that because that usually happens anyway. But yeah, safe to say there'll be a few digital renders that kind of, evolved a little bit since digital rendering. Falmer, if my girlfriend sees this live chat, there's no way she'll believe we're talking toys. Nothing but Naked HD. I know, and it's driving me mad. Anyway, there's Trouble Bubble says Tags Media. Good shout. That'd be awesome. The bot is funny, Absorb Vids, isn't it? Super Science says, this is what I assume the reveals will be. OG Bazooka, OG Recondo, Mutt Junkyard, Grunt Clutch, Doc Zap, Flash, Scrap Iron, Serpentor, Televipers, Cophead. My goodness, that's a big assumption right there, but okay, go for that. There'll be some in there, definitely. Some of those are right. Pre-orders, absolutely, Romeo, definitely. There's a lot. There'll be a few pre-orders tomorrow. Yep, definitely. I think there's also, here is a little tease, I think they're spreading some of the pre-orders out this month as well. So it's not everything tomorrow. I think they'll be spreading them out. There you go. There's your tease. Don't say I don't give you anything. Not that it's really giving you anything. Oh, yes, Soda. Maybe this month. Also, Mezco released Storm Shadow pre-order. Also, Higher Toys, of course. We know it's a 4-inch line. We know they've kind of shown a Snake Eyes image. Well, kind of almost like an input at this stage. But yes, fingers crossed we get Higher Toys info as well, definitely. And Mezco. Okay. Yes, Renegade, I'm seeing the movie. I'm very excited. I'm seeing it Thursday night, and then I'm seeing it on Saturday in the afternoon as well with a lot of other people. So cannot wait. Chris, you're evil. Tease us more. No, and I am evil. I'm not putting that one up, Tags. I can't. I get it, and it's funny, but I can't because of things. Daniel McGovern, this is a good shout. Classified Cobra Commander with Claw, updated Scarlet, plus Blowtorch and Flash. Anything less and I quit. Not really. Brilliant, mate. I would love a classic classified Cobra Commander with Claw would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Kind of like going back to the original design Cobra Commander, but with a claw. Very synonymous with the movie intro, with Revenge of Cobra, with the comic cover when he's on, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Baumer, did they say if Shipwreck is vintage style or modern? They've said nothing about Shipwreck. Then we might get more information about Shipwreck and Rock and Roll tomorrow, but I doubt it. They haven't said anything. I would imagine it's V1, just based on the fact that that's the kind of design they're kind of going with at the moment. But yeah, I cut you deep by showing off. Sorry, Neil. Oh, good shout, Tags. Thanks. I know you just joined, haven't you? Thank you very much for joining. It's very awesome. Join Hoarder, start posting your collections. Very fun app on both Android and iOS. So yeah, go check it out. It's awesome. You'll see lots of my collection on there as well. And lots of everyone's collections on there. Yeah, get involved, start uploading your things and enjoy it. Thank you, Tags, for the shout out for Hoarder. And that's how it's spelled, by the way, if you want to look for it on your app thingies, HOARDAR. It might even be in the description below. I think it is on the other ones we do. I'm not sure if it is on this one. If it is, then there you go. You can just go get it there. Or you can just do the legwork yourself and search for it. Anyway, I'm going to bring it to a close very soon, guys. Christoph Black thinks, I think Pat is behind Naked HD. That would be hilarious. What a twist. Hi, Paul. Sorry, we're just about to finish now as you've joined. Apologies, mate. Paul Morales, that is. Romeo, we definitely need a Shockwave in Classified series. And I think it could be so easily done. You could get a Shockwave out of Beachhead, some other bits and pieces, and Gung Ho's original hat. Because they fit. The hat fits on the head perfectly. If it doesn't happen soon, I'm doing my own, because I think you can definitely do a Shockwave and he would be awesome. Agreed. J-Mac just brought your tickets last week. Yep. We've been getting ours in advance as well, just in case, but it's not going to sell out, is it? As much as I want it to. Super Sign, but they need heavy hitters like Snow Serpents, Eels, Torpedo, Wetsuit, Hydro Vipers, and Classic Coco and Firefly. They do. I think there's some stuff they do need in there, and they'll get to them. They'll get to them. There's a lot to cover, and when you're only revealing only doing so many a year, it's difficult to bust them all out in it. I'm not doing it again, Neil. Savannah, I didn't know it was you, he said, doing it immediately again. I'm not crying. You're crying. 100%. I was crying though. Full disclosure. Alpine, says Tim, yes, we definitely need Bazooka's buddy. And he's in Tiger Force. He kind of is, Alpine. He was in Tiger Force in the kind of new sculpt era, and then in the club figures. Yeah, so we could get an Alpine Tiger Force to go with the Bazooka Tiger Force, as well as normal ones. I know, but I'm just, do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hello, Snake Eyes Declassified. How long do I think the event will run tomorrow? Tristan, that's a good question, because in the past, Pat and I have waited with bated breath, thinking it'd be over in 45 minutes, and it went on an hour and a half. It actually went on an hour and 45 minutes, didn't it? That other one they did, that other big 40th one, that was mental. But yeah, I think they'll probably keep it to, I don't know, I want to say half an hour. I think half an hour would be about 30 minutes. Might be longer, because like the fact the fact they're splitting things up and spreading it out in the month makes me think, yes, it'll be a big one tomorrow, but also I do think it'll probably just be like maybe half an hour. I don't actually know, genuinely. Between 30 minutes to an hour, I reckon. Okay, sorry guys. The last comments are all Naked HD, so I'm just going to block that user. No, thank you guys. Oh, Luke, yeah, that's something I'm going to speak to you about actually quickly. No G.I. Joe movie showing in Canada. That sucks. That really does sucks. Good word use there, McLeod. No, I've been asked by a few of our Canadian listeners to, next time I have an interview with Emileni or Lemily, as you guys lovingly refer to them as, I'm going to ask them about the Canadian situation, not just with this kind of situation with the movie, but also with Target exclusives finding their way to Toys R Us. Like, do they have a good idea on when, these kind of guys are going to be showing up there? Because they have, obviously, you've had Cobra Island stuff in the past in Toys R Us, haven't you? But yeah, I definitely will try and, champion a little bit the Canadian side as well. Because I know we do kind of, I do tend to kind of lean towards the UK and the US a lot. And yeah, so we'll try and get like more of the globe involved in some of the stuff that we talk about on the next one. Thank you, Naked HD, for even more block user. But thank you, Luc Poulon. Obviously, we love you guys in Canada. I've got a lot of Canadian friends and a lot of Canadian viewers. So yeah, we'll do that next time. Apologies. Oh, brilliant. JMac, you love Hoarder 2. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Get on there. Obviously, we want to build up to a much bigger platform. But it's just a really cool place to, organize your collections and see other people's cool stuff. Anyway, yes, wicked. Wolverine Snick just got here. What have I missed? Loads. You'll just watch it from the beginning, Wolverine. I'm sorry. And Ritz Murphy, hello. I did shout you out at the beginning, bud, for the heads up on the Icon Hero stuff. So thanks for jumping on, buddy. And Tags Media has posted up a bunch of his toy photography on Hoarder, and it's gorgeous. In fact, just put an R in there, so it's HOARDAR, just in case you're struggling with the search there. Okay. Right, that will bring me to the end. Sorry, guys, if I missed some people. Oh, another one. More Naked HD. My goodness. Anyway, thanks, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. An error occurred, so I can't block them this time. Obviously, they found the loophole. It's been a pleasure. Thanks again for joining me, guys. I will be back tomorrow. We'll see you, obviously, for the awesome Hasbro reveals tomorrow. Cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. We'll probably be going live in the evening. We'll see how the day goes. Excuse me. So if I haven't done one immediately following, then it is just due to, I can't get to the computer at that point. So, yeah. Like I said, either one immediately following or expect one later in the evening, but we will be following it, live anyway in on phones and on all our laptops and stuff. So yeah, anyway, it's been a pleasure. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you for all of your comments. Really appreciate everyone's interaction tonight, even Naked HD. They've kept the fire going. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining on. If you missed the news at the beginning, just watch it from the beginning. It's and then stop watching when I start rambling. I will see you guys tomorrow after 3. You know what to do. 1, 2, 3. Full force. See you tomorrow. That's it for this installment of the Full Force News Burst. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time, and as always, full force. Make sure you get involved with the discussion by liking, sharing and commenting on these videos, and as always you can keep up with the show after listening by following on Twitter at The Full Force, liking the Facebook page facebook.com/The Full Force, and if you would like to contact the show you can message us on either of those platforms with feedback and questions. We also have a Patreon page, so if you want to show your support for the show, see your name up in lights on these videos, or enjoy exclusive bonus content, then check out patreon.com/The Full Force Podcast, or click on the link on any of the posts this podcast appears in. Full Force.